Hi, friends, family, fellow warriors, and family members to warriors. This channel is for you guys too. Um, alright, gonna update you on how I've been and what's going on. As you all know that have been following my journey and my story, I recently left Michigan and moved to Florida. Well, I flew out of Battle Creek, Michigan to Sarasota International. And from there, I took an Uber to a storage unit that I had researched before I left. Took my bags to the storage unit, put them in there. Then I went, stayed with my daughter in Northport, her boyfriend, and his parents. They were getting ready to be evicted, so I only stayed down there for a couple days. The plan originally was to go to the storage unit, drop my stuff off, and go stay at the Salvation Army for $12 a night. And I was going to do that for a while and just save money until I could afford to get my own place. But my daughter told me to come stay with her, so I went to stay down there, and they were in the process of being evicted. So I just got frustrated. Nobody seemed to care about me that they were getting evicted, so I went to the Salvation Army, started paying $12 a night, stayed up there for a while. And then my daughter got a hold of me, and it had finally come time. They had run out of time. They needed a storage unit. So I went back to Northport, got her a storage unit, and helped move all her stuff into the unit. I needed help, so I called a childhood friend that I've known since I've been 12 years old, my buddy Corey. He came down and helped me move my daughter's stuff into the storage unit, and I gave him a couple bucks for helping. And then he offered me to stay with him and his wife for a while. So I went, stayed with them for a while, for a couple weeks. My memory's not super great. I was paying them $100 a week to stay, and we would drink every now and then. All of us had a couple drinks and stuff. Christine was his wife's name. She would come home with 30 packs and stuff, and we would have drinks. And then one day, I had to work. Or no, I wasn't working. Um, I was working, but not that day. I was working at St. Francis Animal Rescue while I was staying there. I got a job there at a no-kill animal shelter. Not there anymore, but I went to go see my son Tyler, the one that was that made me a grandfather, May 15th. My granddaughter Adeline Marie Warwick is here. She made it to the world, boy. So I stayed with them for a while. Then one night I went to go visit my son Tyler at his work. And my buddy Corey called me and asked me if I'd get him a couple shooters, those little shooters at the liquor store. So I got me a couple, and went home. His wife wasn't home. She was at work all day that day, so we had 2 shots and had a good night. Well, the next morning I got up and went to work. While I was at work, started receiving text messages from Christine and knew, oh man, this isn't going to be good. Like, if I would tell my buddy Corey no, I was screwed, he would have been mad. And if I did do it, which I did, she was mad. So they asked me to leave, and I left. The day she asked me to leave was the day they were supposed to pay rent. So I said to Christine, even though you're asking me to leave, I'm still going to give you the $100 because I'm not that type of guy. And then I asked her, I was like, could you at least just take me and my stuff to my storage unit? She said, no, I ain't taking you nowhere. I said, I'm not a vindictive person, Christine. And she said, well, I am. And he started just freaking out. So I left. And then from being at Corey's, I started talking to my buddy from when I was 12 years old, Brandon and David Lake. Slept in my buddy Brandon's car for a couple weeks, and they drank a lot, like every day, and it just wasn't a good situation. So I left there, and at the time I was working at St. Francis Animal Rescue in Checkers, and went and got a hotel for a week. Stayed at a hotel for a while, slept outside a couple nights, and then just had enough. So I got all my stuff out of the hotel room because it was $500 a week, and I did that 1 week and definitely couldn't afford it anymore. So I got my stuff out of the hotel room that I had brought there for that week, took it to my storage unit, and then headed on the bus up to the Salvation Army, and then see my brother up there, my older brother. He's still a crackhead. He's been homeless for like 10 years running around Sarasota. He hasn't changed a bit, so I was like, hell no, I am not staying up here. I left. I was going to sleep outside, and then it hit me that, like, why don't I call a recovery house? I meet all the qualifications. You have to be a recovered addict, or been an addict. I've been an addict before. And you have to be clean. And I'm clean, so I was like, yo, get this, I'm calling a recovery house. And that's where I'm at now. This is my room at the recovery house. I've been here for a while. Alright, so moved into the recovery house. And then, May 15th, the grandbaby came. And then a couple days ago, I was getting ready to go down there to meet my granddaughter for the first time. Alright, hold on. One of my roommates is here. I'm going to pause this. I'll finish in a second. Okay, he left. Alright, he left. I forgot. Oh, I was going down to meet my granddaughter for the first time a couple days ago. And I went all the way to Venice to meet my son, and he didn't answer his phone, so he stood me up. I was a little frustrated, a little upset, because it was a long journey, and I was excited to get to meet her. So, he didn't answer his phone, so on my way home, I have an e-bike, an electric bike, and wrecked it, because I was just in deep thought, and not paying attention to what I was doing and what I should have been paying attention to. Ended up wrecking it and hurt my wrist a little bit. Didn't break it or nothing. It's actually feeling better today. So I got home, sat down in a chair to smoke a cigarette because I just had enough of that day. And when I sat down and started smoking my cigarette, looked at my phone, and there was a message of my videos from Joey Z, and I want to thank you, Joey Z. You don't realize it probably, but man, that completely changed my day around getting a message from you. I was having a real poopy day, man. It was just not good, And I read that, and it brightened me up a little bit, just knowing that you guys care about me, worried about me, want to make sure I was okay. Because I don't know some of you, but I genuinely care about you guys, because you guys are fighters at the end of it. You're human beings, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hate nobody. There ain't no hate in my heart for anybody. I just hope it always stays that way. But, so yeah, that's my e-bike. But the message really brightened my day up, made me feel a lot better. And then that brings us up to this point, really. Now I'm here working at a 7-Eleven full-time just because I really want my own place with everything that I've dealt with my brain surgery and everything. It's just, I had 2 other roommates, and it's just hard, like a lot of commotion, a lot of noise, not good, and I don't know, I just want my own little spot, but it'll come. I just gotta keep going and not give up, I know it will, but as far as the cancer, I don't honestly know how I'm doing. I've been doing MRIs every 3 months, and 5 days ago was the day I should be getting an MRI. So I haven't had one in months and 5 days. So I've been contemplating whether to go to the ER or not because I've been having trouble with my medical setup and all my insurance and stuff down here. Figured I might go to the ER, and I'm sure the doctors or the hospital would help me get that set up because they want their money, and I want to pay them. But other than that, like I feel fine, I'm physically fine, just ain't been peachy since I've been here, but that's life. Nothing's peachy, I mean, even if even if we weren't dealing with glioblastoma or brain cancer or any type of cancer, we would be going through something. That's just life, man. It's just life. But I don't know. I don't want to ramble on too much. But I love you guys, and sorry this one wasn't full of whatever. I just hope seeing you and knowing that I'm still surviving and fighting, Not just the cancer, but this damn crazy world that we live in and all the shenanigans in it. But, I love you guys. And I'll keep posting updates so you guys know I'm kicking alive. And I know this one didn't have a lot of material. It wasn't real deep like I like my videos to be, but I've just been had a lot going on. I just got here and I left Michigan a lot sooner than I probably should have, but I was so excited when I heard about the grandbaby. And just been going really hard on trying to get my doctor set up. I've been looking for work constantly and just had a plate full, that's all, guys. And not giving up, though. No, not at all, and never will. I'll fight to the day I die. I mean that. Alright, I'm going to finish this video with just a couple Bible verses. Okay? Uh, what then shall we say in response to this? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did he who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also, along with him, graciously give us all things? Romans 8:31-32. But as for me, I watch and hope for the Lord. I wait for God, my Savior. My God will hear me. Micaiah 7:7. Alright, guys. I love you, and I hope you all are doing well through your journey, and just keeping a positive attitude, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna pay off. Like having those woes me and just being negative, man. It's not gonna help any way, shape, or form. And I get that it's hard to be positive. Trust me, I get that it's hard to be positive. But you just gotta find the good in everything, and everything has some good, and everything has some bad. So you fix your perspective and focus on the things that you do have. The blessings that are right at your reach, and the things that God still gives you, because He does give you stuff. Can't say you ain't got nothing. Focus on those. All right, guys, I love you. Still here, still fighting. Be blessed, my friends. Love you.
Hi friends and family, just want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you would like to see more like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This way, anytime we make a new one, it'll notify you and let you know. Thank you for all the support that you show us over here at Gray Ribbon Productions. It means the world to us. And if this channel generates any revenue, I plan to start a non-profit with it. Thanks. Y'all have a blessed day, and may God bless you and your family. Over and out from Gray Ribbon Productions. GoPro stop recording.